Shalom, shalom. This is Yasha bin Yisrael. You know, I have a few questions. In fact, I have a bunch of questions that I would like to ask you, the viewer, the listener. The first question I would like to ask you is that out of all the time that you've been here on this planet, have you ever heard that Adam, Moses, and even Jesus Christ was black? Tell me, have you ever heard that? Didn't you know that Moses was raised by a black daughter of a black pharaoh in a black Egypt? Did you know that? Did you not know that the Israelites were a black people? Did you know that? Didn't you know that it was a black people, that these were black people, that Moses was pulling up out of a black Egypt? Did you know that? And do you know that these same black people were this child of God that he was talking about, that he loved in Hosea 11, that he called up out of Egypt? These Israelites were the children of God. Black people. Did you know that? Didn't you know that the African Americans were the direct descendants of these Israelite people? Didn't you know that? How about this one? Didn't you know that the Black Hebrew Israelite movement is the largest, fastest growing movement on the planet Earth right now? Did you know that? Didn't you know that in all myths, that these myths were the centrifugal force of the society in which these myths emerged? And that whether you believe in these myths or not, that these myths lived in the lives of millions and millions of people. Didn't you know that? Didn't you know that the Phoenicians and the Hebrews were a black people that created the alphabet, that created reading and writing and literature? Did you know that? Did you know that it was the Israelite Hebrew alphabet that influenced the Greek alphabet? Did you know that? Did you know that the Greek alpha, beta, gamma, delta was influenced by the Phoenician Hebrew Aleph, Bet, Gamal, and Dalet? Did you know that? Didn't you know that the Iliad and the Odyssey was the first tool of literacy that taught Europeans how to read and to write? And it was influenced by the Phoenician Hebrew alphabet. Did you know that? Did you not know that the Odyssey and the Iliad, Greek literature, was the centrifugal force in literacy throughout all of Europe, and is taught in the Ivy League colleges and universities throughout America? Did you know that? Didn't you know that the Phoenician Hebrew alphabet influenced the Greek alphabet, and the Greek alphabet influenced the Roman alphabet, and that the Roman alphabet is the same alphabet that the English use today? Did you know that? Did you know that the ancient Hebrew alphabet Aleph, the first alphabet Aleph, the second one is Bet, A and B. Did you know that the Roman capital A, when you flip it upside down, it is a bull with two horns at the top, which is identical to the Phoenician Hebrew alphabet Aleph, the first alphabet for A? Did you know that? African Americans, did you know that your ancestors taught the world how to read and to write? Did you know that?